This episode of The Central is presented by the Cochran firm of Jackson, the Kings of Trucking. Visit thekingoftrucking.com for more information. Hey Jags, I'm Wari Walker.
And I'm Sneha Viyuru. And this is J&N's The Central. Madison Central show choirs are having their spring review today, Friday, May 5th, and Saturday, May 6th. Come out to support your Jag singers as they finish off the year.
Mississippi's Governor, Tate Reeves, launched his campaign for re-election Tuesday night on the Gulf Coast. Primary elections will be held August 8th, and primary runoff will be held August 29th. The next governor of Mississippi will be elected on November 7th, so be on the lookout.
Hey Jax, this is Kate Jasper with your weather. You might want to grab your umbrella for this weekend. Today we are seeing rainy skies with a 60% chance of rain with a high of 80 and a low of 68. Moving into Saturday, the showers will continue with a high of 85 and a low of 67. On Sunday, the high will drop to 84 with a low of 66. Moving into the work week, the high will reach its warmest point of the week at 86 and a low of 67. On Tuesday, the high again will drop to 85 and the low will remain at 67. Stay dry and enjoy your weekend. That's your weather forecast.
Madison Central held its annual Powder Puff charity event, raising nearly $2,000 for the American Cancer Society. J&N's Angel Carr reports on how the event not only raises money, but also builds community in our school.
Madison Central's Beta Club hosted their annual Powder Puff game on April 18th. Students worked together to put on a fun and competitive event to raise money for the American Cancer Society.
To help set up the event, Beta Club members work on t-shirt designs and assigning teams, while Vice President Elizabeth Watson worked with the sponsors to help choose a charity to donate to.
I think everybody in the school should play in the Powder Puff game. It's a great way to get everyone in the school, not just Beta Club members, involved. It's a super fun event that helps the American Cancer Society, and it's just a fun way to get everyone involved in the school community and put on a fun and entertaining event.
Each team was given time to practice before the actual event to get their players in shape. Each grade had 2 teams assigned a certain color. Denham Mitchell, a junior, was one of the captains for the Bay of Pigs, the 2-time champion Powder Puff team.
Some of my friends, John, Harry, Tyrone, they did it last year and they said how it was a lot of fun, so they told me I should do it with them. Because we were having like a lot of fun on the sideline with music, dancing, and other teams weren't doing that, so it's probably entertaining to the other people watching. Well, they say practice makes perfect, but to be honest, our team had one practice with 5 people, but they won last year, so they were pretty stacked and they were ready, so they did the same thing they did and were able to win again.
The night consisted of tons of excitement from everyone, players getting into the zone and coaches getting ready to coach. The men's team performed twice to show off their dancing skills. Ella Trowbridge, a 10th grader, played for the first time in the Powder Puff game.
Whenever I played the Powder Puff game, I felt just kind of nervous at first, but afterwards, whenever the team got together, we just had this sort of sportsmanship going on, and I got really excited. I think that people should be involved in this and play it again next year, because not only does it give you new experiences, but it also lets you see roles reversed, like girls playing football and boys doing dance team, which you wouldn't see on a normal basis.
Madison Central's Beta Club hosts a Powder Puff game every year to raise money for a chosen charity. Look forward to participating in next year's game as either a coach, player, or cheerleader to not only have fun, but to do a good deed. This has been Angel Core with J&N.
Trucking industries are beneficial to distributing supplies. J&N's Bailey Powell reports on how organizations at Madison Central, like Beta Club, work hand in hand to provide aid during natural disasters.
With recent storms devastating parts of Mississippi, institutions such as the trucking industry and schools are coming together to show their support and help the people affected by these disasters. The trucking industry is an often overlooked yet vital part of Mississippi's business market, and they are responsible for transporting supplies to storm-affected areas.
Trucking industry in the state of Mississippi is critical in so much as that over 95% of the material that cities and communities consume comes in via a truck. The trucking, as it relates to the tornado relief, there's several agencies that are involved with the relief effort, and they either contact the trucking companies directly or they contact us and say, we have a need for, say, for example, bottled water. And then I'll reach out to my members or to other organizations and say, okay, we need to get bottled water, I'll find a trucking company that can haul it in, I'll find somebody that'll donate the bottled water, and then we'll make arrangements to have that product delivered to the stricken areas.
The Mississippi school system is also a large supporter of the disaster relief efforts, with drives offering students and teachers opportunities to contribute to the relief effort.
When something like a natural disaster, like the tornado that went through Rolling Fork, when that happens, it's supposed to be a community effort to take care of those people. So our school hosted a donation drive. When something like that happens, so many things are needed, but we narrowed our drive down to water bottles, baby diapers, and like Gatorades, and just something that would be able to get them to that next step. With April weather, we always have a tornado here or there, but donations and everything like that is a continuous project.
Thanks to the relief efforts being done in Mississippi and around the country, damages caused by tornadoes are being lessened every single day. If you are interested in supporting this relief effort, there are various ways to donate food and money, so be sure to do some research and find out what is best for you. This has been Bailey Powell with JNN.
As an alternative to coffee, energy drinks are popular among teens. JNN's Madeline Lass reports on both the positive and negative effects these drinks have on students and student athletes.
Energy drinks have become increasingly popular amongst teenagers. A variety of these drinks can be seen in the hands of students at Madison Central. But what are the potential benefits and harms of these beverages? Students consume energy drinks to enhance their alertness and attitude.
I have found that when I have energy drinks, a lot of the times it does help me focus a lot better and longer. I don't drink them every day, but when I need them, I'll drink one. There's just so many different flavors and brands and options. And you know, that's a really nice thing for teenagers because a lot of them don't like coffee and a lot of them don't sleep a lot.
However, some argue whether the benefits actually outweigh the drawbacks.
Energy drinks are made up of caffeine, sugar, and then legal type stimulants. And just like with any type of thing that stimulates your body and your nervous system, you feel that rise, you feel good, but then ultimately you have a crash. The downside, the negative effects from a medical standpoint are it can increase your heart rate, it can make you have irregular heart rate, it can make you breathe fast, it can make you anxious. Gatorade and Powerade, those are more of a rehydration type drink, whereas the energy drinks, the caffeine in them can actually dehydrate.
Energy drinks impact the performance of student athletes.
I've noticed that a lot of athletes use it to mask probably not getting enough rest, not getting enough sleep, and they feel like the energy drink will give them an extra boost on game day. I don't think you need it to be a better athlete. I think if you're a good athlete and you do what you're supposed to do, you're probably going to perform well. I do think it can help you in some aspects. Given the science of what caffeine can do to you, it could have the complete opposite effect for somebody else with different genetics. So there's nothing I saw that an athlete couldn't do without the energy drink that they did with it.
While energy drinks continue to grow in popularity, be sure to research what's in one before you consume it. This has been Madeline Lass with JNN.
This past month was Earth Month. Environmental clubs like the Environmental Awareness Club at Madison Central is emphasizing the importance of keeping our planet clean. JNN's Kate Kaiser reports on how joining this club can help people become more aware of the Earth's problems.
April is known as Earth Month, and it is a great time to spread awareness and love for our home. Madison Central has the Environmental Awareness Club that does just that all year round.
Anna Deaton, a Madison Central student, created the Environmental Awareness Club that has bettered the school and works to include it saving the earth.
Environmental awareness is really just all about kind of getting together to learn about the environment and learn how as individuals and as a club we can make a change. And so just kind of a community for us to be open about environmental concerns and what we can do to help.
Environmental awareness allows students to bond over their shared love of the earth by recycling crafts and natural activities.
It teaches me a lot about the earth, the climate, weather, different patterns, how climate change is affecting us. And I think it honestly just does such a good job at teaching the students, how to be environmentally conscious.
There is only one planet Earth, and it is vital that humans start to help save it from disaster.
There's a lot of debate and discussion out there in the world of politics and science about the severity of things like climate change. At the end of the day, I think it's important to know if you know that you can do your part to kind of make the world a little bit better, like why would you not want to do that? And so being in a group or in a space where you can learn more about ways to make the world better and ways to just be more of a responsible person is always going to be really, really good.
Well, we hope to grow a lot more and be able to do more as a club. We're looking into some service opportunities, and we want to start having more meetings because this year's been a little hectic, but we're going to try and be more active next year.
If students want to have a part in their planet's future and want to better their environment, the Environmental Awareness Club at Madison Central is open with answers and opportunities. This has been Kate Kaiser with JNN.
Well, that's all for this time, Jags.
Be sure to check out our Instagram @Jaguar News Network and our Twitter @Jaguar News Net for more updates throughout the week.
Until next time, I'm Sneha Viguru.
And I'm Amari Walker, and this has been
JNN's The Central.